Now, the Mountain Dew Zero Sugar Sports Desk with Johnny Congdon.
Hey, good evening, everybody. Thanks so much for joining us tonight. Sure, Alabama and Auburn fall camps are well underway, but maybe the most interesting story as far as college football goes in this state resides on the south side of Birmingham, where the UAB Blazers are in a strange position, coming off a bowl victory, bringing back a large chunk of their team from last year, but someone they won't bring back in 2022, that'd be their head coach, as Bill Clark's retirement has gave way to the Bryant Vincent era. Vincent taking over the Blazers program as the interim head coach, and he's tasked with getting UAB back to a bowl game in 2022. This will be the Blazers' last year as a member of Conference USA. Next season, UAB will join the American Athletic Conference. And for this group of Blazers, well, there's no better way to leave CUSA than with a conference title, one they're working towards every single day in fall camp. And, well, building a brand of Blazer football known for toughness, grit, and, of course, resilience.
This is UAB football. We're intense. We're tough, we're physical, we're going to play from the beginning to the end, and when you get a team full of competitors that play by the standard, then it makes it exciting.
Let's head to Tuscaloosa now, where the Alabama Crimson Tide return to the practice field this Monday as they continue to work towards their home opener September 3rd against Utah State inside Bryant-Denny Stadium. And one player who is looking to take more of a hands-on role is wideout Ja'Cory Brooks, who flashed a number of times in his freshman season, making one of the biggest catches of the year down at Auburn for the Iron Bowl. But as he returns for his sophomore season, well, he thinks back to the practice habits of receivers that came before him and is looking to model his game after guys like John Mechie, Jamison Williams, and Slade Bolden.
As I was going through practice with those guys like John Mech and J-Mo and Slade, I just watched them guys practice every day and how they go about practice, and they used to compete every day, and I just take that in from them. You know, I wanted to learn from them as in playbooks and what to do as in how I see the defense.
Auburn Hoops playing their final game on their Israel tour, taking on the Israeli national team. Early on, check out this dish to Johan Trehor. Finishes with two hands for safety. Now let's jump to the second half. And how about Alex Flanagan? The spin, the finish off the glass, and the foul. Auburn's guards had one heck of a game, but this day belonged to Israel. Alex Cohen gets the nice pass and finishes with the right hand. And the Israeli national team, they hand Auburn their sole defeat of the tour. They win 95-86. And speaking of overseas hoops, the Alabama Crimson Tide, they were in action today, taking on the Spain select team. We'll have those highlights coming up tonight at 10.
Looking forward to that.
I'm going to take on Quinn and Horse out here in the parking lot. You might want to cover that.
Those will be some highlights.